Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's dealt. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. At the 45 on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, it's a long gain on the jet sweep. How good is he in the open field, guys? Making guys miss. He's allowing his blocks to set up and then getting upfield.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Makes the grab. It's Etienne. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Excuse me.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Finds the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And you gotta love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Trying to find his man on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Dropped it, and what a
That's why I stay in man, bro.
opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This offense can break off explosive plays, throwing it and running it and doing it in a variety of ways. And I like how they get their receivers involved. Nice job there on that jet sweep getting the first.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you're running back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Well, it's a really nice job by the defense there, anticipating that they might see jet sweep here down close to the goal line. Good play.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Like a pretty flower. Did you brush your teeth today? Go brush your teeth.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. He wants to throw it again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
That's a great defense here early in this game, getting a huge
It's not a first down, bro.
Opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
Bro, why you don't got your mic on, bro? This might not be DJ. This is somebody else. This is imposter. Bro, he's wide open, bro. What are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to yourself, bro? He's open, bro. He's open, bro.
Got a man. It's Lovett. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Lovett. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They run the reverse. They
That's a
almost
1st
got
down.
a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
I like how creative this offense is being. They're trying to get this
Not yet.
receiver out into space using the jet sweep here down in the red zone. Good call.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And it's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Offense in an empty set. Wide out in motion. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Lovett. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why
Make sure you clean all them crumbs out that chair.
You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And the Dogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Beck. He got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple
Open
of
wide.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
And the offense continues to run the football. A 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll try to add another. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hit and the ball's loose.
Let's go, big boy.
First half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Hey, DJ, don't leave him open, bro.
On 2nd down, looking to throw.
Ooh, I couldn't get it out in time.
Picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves in momentum.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on.
Dang, I can't even talk to my own long-lost brother, man. He don't want to have conversations with me, man. That's crazy, bro. That's... Oh, don't pick it. Ugh.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I'm up. Might as well.
It's 3rd and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him
That's
off
good
of his
defense.
spot. Nice execution by this defense.
4th and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone.
Might as well.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Looking downfield, it's back. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Huh? No, because he be running out. It's to me like somebody just walked past. He be running out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
You making sour lemonade? Ugh. You nasty.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do so. He lets it fly.
That's a bucket. Oh, good defense.
Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
He tried to go for the kill on me, chat.
His last possession obviously ends.
Oh, he running.
With his quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way.
He tries to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 25.
Come on, bro. I wasn't even paying attention, bro.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, building some momentum. Maybe this second half, you can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Still a lot of game left.
Quick to finish the drive. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
House call.
The returner will field it and try to do some business.
Block for me.
Good job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on
Mike ID, Mike ID.
They've been outstanding here.
Bench.
Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to
Bro,
be
stop playing so much of good defense, bro. You're making me mad, bro.
I'm not scared
For real.
to lead when I got the football now.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard.
Bro, anybody trying to see all these replays? Come on.
On second down, the receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's back. Feeling
Oh,
speed.
I'm so glad you tackled me. That was an interception.
Fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
You know, as an
All right, I gotta try something else, chat.
that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays.
I ain't roughing the passer. Jeez.
As a quarterback, you have got to make that play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this
Huh?
offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20.
Hold on real quick, bud. I can't hear you.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my gosh, she was wide open.
Release the pass, it's incomplete.
What a great play by the defense.
I ain't never been no hope.
Yes, I get it.
I ain't never been no hope. Boy,
The offense, they caught a big time.
you're supposed to intercept that though.
That could have been disaster on their side of the field.
Come on, let's do this, man. Let's show him why we the big dogs, y'all.
Straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Never mind. We the little dogs. We chihuahuas.
Intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off.
Let's just get it back, chat. Come on, chat. Let's just get it back.
The offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
Ooh,
Down to this drive right here.
he
because
got
obviously
Malachi
this offense has
burnt.
had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum.
I thought you already did. Come here. I told you I'll be there. I'll be there. No need to fear.
And he's going to take it all the way back.
Humphrey's there.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal,
Hold
don't
on
let him
real
score
quick.
points. Heck no, you turn it into offense.
That's how you get it back in blood,
Catches the
man.
ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Doosh. That's a big boot.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
We found the defense, chat. We had to switch it up. He can't keep burning us like this. Let's see if this one works. Let's see if this one works. Or do we gotta switch it up?
And here comes the offense. This late in the
All right, let's try this out. Try this out.
love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Oh my God, that defense so nasty. That's Malachi Starr. Got him.
Has to be spinning. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is. But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for the big return.
Don't quit, bro. Don't quit, bro. Don't. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just take it. Take it. Take it. I said take it. That's why I hate playing 5-minute quarters. It's too much time to do so much.
And here comes the Texas
What you say?
offense back on the field. So late in the half,
Jay, give me a
this could be
second.
an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang it.
Nah, he ain't go out like that, chat. I told you I found the defense, bro. Once I find that defense, it's over with.
When I'm throwing against zones, I gotta manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I gotta use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. It's reverse. He got a bunch of
It's getting sticky.
more, but he's got the first down.
It's getting sticky.
Sweet, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football back quickly.
I didn't even throw it to him. Oh my gosh.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively.
Now he
They're
wanna
taking shots
be
and
all
they're being
stuffy.
aggressive, throwing it down the field.
Here we
This
go,
guy's
Chad.
already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they are denied a touchdown. down on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mule kind. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way.
Buggy, turn this down.
Before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive here.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play in their mind, but they have to believe.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Off play action on first down. Now rolling to the left. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it down the right side. He's loose. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't.
That's the least I can do, man. Just blitz everybody. Let your brother score, man. That's the least I can do.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
And the quarterback is knocked
Why it takes so long to throw it?
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Movement here from the tight end.
Move them out the way, man.
He leaves it with his back.
Oh, good defense, boy.
Down in the backfield.
Good defense, boy.
Yeah, handle
Good
this.
defense,
The
boy.
offense has had their way.
He said good
They've had
defense,
so
boy.
much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense
He gotta
got a
hold
rep.
that block. I'm
Maybe this gets you
gone.
a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game's gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's
Switch it up a little bit, chat.
They get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, the things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Quick completion on the out.
Switch it up a little bit.
Finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The give. At midfield, he's got room.
Oh, I see right there.
Almost ran away from
16 was
everybody on
cooked.
that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he's tripped up.
Pound game. Yeah, that's me.
Wow, running back there
Yeah.
showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Oh, I hit the wrong
It's
button.
intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
I hit the
And
wrong
they'll
button.
close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing.
I was supposed to hit RB. I mean R1.
So now
Boys
the
was
Longhorns
cooked.
take over and they'll send out the offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Use your pick. Use your timing.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Let's go, Malachi.
Trying to take it back. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And we know turnover margin is a
That's how you gotta
huge
get it back
part
in
of
blood like
football.
Pooh Shiesty.
Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on
And they got
offense.
bet code.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about
Let's
it.
go, Bill. Way to get off that block.
And a good
You
solid
stinking
pickup there
man.
before the defense knocks him down.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game, and one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Brought to the
They hit
ground,
that
but
hole.
not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Now he's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it, using the quick game. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He gonna take a knee, chat. Oh, he ran.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
Brings it
That's
down
a bucket.
the right side.
He threw a bucket on this head top, muffin top. I gotta find the right defense for those outs, bro. So if he's guarding, he gotta come here guard that. He gotta guard that. Let me see.
Maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Let me see if this will help. They can't hear me because we're in his stadium. See, look.
Fires to the wideout.
It's like,
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
big boy, you're not catching me, big boy. This Allen. Come on, big boy.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? He drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run play action, moving away from pressure. It falls incomplete, and we'll change into the field to get things started back up. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
All right, what's the defense I just did? I gotta rerun that. So I got him covering that, him covering there. No. Yeah, this is the best one right here.
Comes the Texas offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long.
He got Archie Manning in.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here.
Fudge, I picked the wrong defense.
This defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to.
We just gotta hope for the best, chat.
Full wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6.
Oh, that's on me.
Wide open downfield.
That is on me.
Way to the 41, and that is
Thank you for not doing the hurry up play, because I gotta pick the right defense. Here we go.
Best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game. You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's.
Told you that defense so nasty.
Another interception.
That defense so nasty.
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
I'm gonna give it back though.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last year.
And he reels it in inside the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. On the ground, it's Etienne. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Georgia going up tempo. The give as they work on that clock. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beck. It's complete. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. It'll be a draw. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Finds his tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's held. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. He fires to the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Plays, and they've had a great day so far.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. To the air, it's back. Got a man in the middle. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And right down the middle. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. That's the way the coaches spin it when you get beat up and you get destroyed. Let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to throw, it's back. He uncorks a bullet to the right. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.